Hello, and welcome to Breath Practice with Neti Neti. Today we will be practicing a foundational breath, the belly breath, also often called diaphragmatic breathing. It is one of our primary first to learn pranayamas. Prana, breath, yama, restraint, control. Or I like to say relationship developing. We are developing a relationship with our breath by doing breath work, or pranayama, as it is called in the Sanskrit language, which is the original tongue of the Yoga Sutras. So, welcome. Why do we practice belly breathing? Lots of reasons. First, developing that foundational relationship to the breath actually acts as a calming agent to your nervous system. Next, it reduces your blood pressure. It reduces your heart rate. It reduces your cortisol. It increases strength in the abdomen. And lungs are not muscles. They are organs. They need help to do their job of breathing. So these muscles do it. Most of all, the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle that is right below the lungs, below the rib cage, right above all of your intestines. It's a powerful wind out here at Burr Oak Woods today. Hello, wind. Let you be our breath today. Yes. So it increases that strength, and it also helps to lower your working breath rate. What is a working breath rate, Neti Neti? That is how much breath you need to get through a regular part of your day, like watching TV, taking a light walk, practicing pranayama with me. So let's take a moment and discover what is our working breath rate right now, because it changes. The way we do that is to count breaths per minute. So let's do that together. First, one breath equals a full cycle of breath. So an inhale and an exhale, 1. Inhale and an exhale, 2. Inhale and an exhale, 3. So you get the idea. So just with your normal breath right now, not doing anything special, which is hard, but it'll be fine no matter what. Let's take 1 minute to just close down the eyes and count our natural, normal, working breath right now. Okay, begin. And that's now going to be 1 minute. Take your number and just remember it. A normal breaths per minute, or I should say the average breaths per minute for a US adult is 16. Now, what does that say about the average US adult? That's how much energy they are using for your normal movements in the day. While you are cooking, while you are checking the mail, normal things. 16 breaths a minute. You may have had a lower number. That would mean you're perhaps more rested, more calm, less working out at the moment. Have a lower resting breath rate. If you have more, that would tell me you're probably experiencing some stress while you're sitting here with me in the woods next to a river. That's okay. You cannot breathe wrong. Whatever you're doing is exactly what you need right now. We are just now beginning to learn to develop a relationship with our breath. So, we already know all of this that I've said. If a person sounds like this, we think maybe they've just done 50 jumping jacks. And if a person sounds like this, well, it's too slow. They're probably sleeping. We have very low, slow breaths for sleep where we don't need a lot of energy. And we have a lot of heavy breaths when we're running or scared when we need a lot of energy. Okay, so let's practice some of this belly breathing together. There's kind of 3 parts to it. First is the activation of the belly. It's going to round and contract. Then there is the length of breath. We'll do a big inhale and an equal duration exhale. That equal duration part is important because it balances the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in the blood. And this is good for energy efficiency. So we will have the rounding, we will have the contracting, we will have the length of the inhale, the length of the exhale equal. And if that feels good, that's plenty. But if you would like to add another step, then inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. Pursed like you're trying to whistle. If that feels uncomfortable at any time, just focus on the belly. That's the main component of diaphragmatic breathing. So, let's begin. Place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. And inhale, the stomach balloons out. Exhale, navel presses towards the spine. Inhale, belly becomes round and extends. Exhale, navel reaches for the spine. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, navel reaches for the spine. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, belly expands round. Exhale, navel reaches toward spine. Inhale, belly expands round. Exhale, navel reaches toward spine. And this is diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breath, strengthening the diaphragmatic muscle, equalizing the oxygen and carbon dioxide rates in the body, lowering your blood pressure, lowering your heart rate, lowering your cortisol, calming your nervous system, and giving yourself a lower breath counts per minute over time with practice, so that you will be using less energy throughout the day, which means you have more energy for throughout the night. Thank you so much for sharing this wonderful time and space with me today. Hari Om.